Hi everybody, this is the readings and hi Taurus. Let's see what messages are going to show up for you. In case this reading resonates, there will be a link in the description box to the extended. In the extended, I talk more about the person coming towards you, their feelings towards you, their intentions forward, any future actions. And also I talk about your future energies, like what blessings may be coming your way, what are your challenges, what to expect in general apart from love. So do check it out, it'll be linked below for you. Also, if you would like a question answered, you can stick around until the end of the reading because I will pull a card for you. Okay, so let's have a look. Let's have a look. What do we have for Taurus? Remember to hit the like button when you guys join this reading. Okay, it helps other people find the reading and it also helps the channel. So it is a form of donation. Okay. All right. Okay. Empathy. I'm open to seeing both sides of a situation. Some of you are empaths, but I feel like it is important because sometimes when we are in a particular situation, we are so deeply involved in it that we only see it from our own perspective. We don't really consider other person's perspective. So as an empath, you know, an empath understands where the other person may also be coming from. So it does look like there's a need for you to look at something from a different perspective. Perhaps there's something in your life that is very like messy. Oh, it is about a relationship. I'm attracted to those people who serve my higher good. Okay, so for some of you, there was a relationship here that you felt like it was not like, okay, it was stagnant. Things were not moving forward. It does look like you are attracting somebody in your life, let me tell you that. But it also looks like when it comes to relationships, oftentimes you just feel very misunderstood. You feel like the person you connect with does not really get you, okay? And that has been a problem maybe in your relationships. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. Right now, I see this energy of self-love for you. You're trying to focus on what is working, okay? You're trying to release what no longer serves you. Okay, I'm gonna read for you what this is saying quickly. Okay, empathy. We are all sparks of the divine with a purpose here in the physical dimension, and we can all exert our free will. Some of us have lost our way along the path to love, and it is a human reaction to judge others before examining their journey through their eyes and with compassion. Your job is not to judge, your job is to love and understand. There's a need for you to understand something. Sometimes that empathy needs to also show up for yourself. Okay, it doesn't necessarily have to be for another person. Maybe you've been beating yourself up over something, you know? But it could be that there's somebody in your life who you feel like they've done something, but maybe they had a reason. I don't know, okay? It depends on your situation. Patience, peace. You need to take time to honor and acknowledge who you are and what your soul has accomplished with your life thus far. You should look at your past soul choices and be mindful of how through your positive actions, compassion, and understanding, you have made a better life for yourself and others. How have you changed the world in some little way? How have you shared insights with others? Reflect on what you have mastered. You should never underappreciate or underestimate yourself or your accomplishments. Now is a time for you to remember how brave you have been throughout your journey, and celebration is required. I feel like for a lot of you, you also need to take pride in how far you've come, what issues you have resolved, what things you have overcome in your life, because you're being hard on yourself in regards to something, okay? And I feel like this energy is showing up in your relationships or in your interactions with other people. Now we will see what will show up for you. It is just the beginning. Let's see what more messages and how these messages are going to tie in together. We will see. Show me what I need to see for Taurus. Indecision. Yeah, you're feeling indecisive about something. Some of you may be feeling like, okay, there's a lot in front of me, I'm feeling overwhelmed, but I feel like you have the wisdom, the inner wisdom, to be able to make a decision about it. It is showing me that. A man holding a heart, number 45. Some of you may be indecisive about a person. There is somebody here who wants to express their love towards you. Look at this. But you may be indecisive because you don't know if you want to give them a chance or not, because it's like you may be feeling like, I have my own stuff that I'm dealing with. I don't necessarily know that I'm open to this right now. Okay. Fifth chakra, archangel. Okay, so there's something here about expression, self-expression, okay? Learning to express yourself in your relationships, because I feel like some of you have a habit of suppressing your emotions at times, and it shows up in other different areas of your life because of the frustration that is built up because of that, okay? So I do feel like in the time to come, there's going to be focus on communication, self-expression. Somebody may also express themselves to you, but there's going to be focus on communication. Strategy. Ooh, I like it. Some of you, maybe your work is as such, it is related to communication, or some of you maybe work online and you talk for a living or something like that. I don't know. It does look like you're strategizing to win at something, to be able to make something happen. Some of you maybe love to journal, write down your thoughts. It just looks like you're moving forward with strategy, or you need to do it. Now, remember, if any of this that I'm talking about, you're not doing it, then take it as an advice, okay? But we do have a man holding a heart. There's somebody showing up in love. You know, this person wants to open up to you. Are you willing to open up to it? Because for some of you, you've been scarred because of your past relationship, or because of what happened in your last relationship. So maybe you're not really willing to open up. There is somebody showing up who wants to express, who wants to open up. Do you want it though? That's the question. Are you open to it? Because I feel like when they're going to show up, you are showing me an energy of indecision. Like, okay, I may want it, but I don't know quite exactly, okay? Show me what I need to see for Taurus. Three of Wands. Three of Wands is a card of your ships are coming in. Taurus, you're manifesting something. There's this energy of arrival. For some of you, there could also be somebody who's visiting you. Okay, I do see an energy here of arrival, or some form of news maybe coming in for you. Five of Pentacles. I think here that recently you have been, I don't know, like maybe you've been struggling with your money, or you've been feeling like you are not making enough for how much you want. There's focus on healing. Some of you have a maybe social media presence. Maybe you're on TikTok or stuff. I don't know. But it does look like for some of you, you're choosing to turn your back on something and you're focusing on healing and self-love. But you also know that there is a lot in my life that I need to work on improving. Okay, so this is what's been going on with you. With the Page of Cups energy, there's an offer coming in. Somebody may express their love towards you, or Page of Cups can also just sometimes be an offer. Doesn't necessarily have to be that big of an offer. 5 of Cups, 8 of Wands. Yeah, you know, with this card here and this, you know, I feel like over the course of the next couple of weeks, Taurus, I'm just seeing that there's a lot of focus on communication for you. So somebody may reach out, somebody who perhaps you do not expect will reach out. There could also be a friend who reaches out. There's a lot of focus on communication and forward movement for the next few weeks for you. I'm also getting here that right now you're just disappointed. Like 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups together, this is a lot of disappointment, hurt, sadness, and feeling also insecure about something. And you're still going through it, you know, you're overcoming it, but it's still very much present in your energy. I feel like, oh, I like it. So I feel like how you're tackling this is like towards the future here. I see you happy, I see you fulfilled, but I also see that you're kind of like have a wall up now, you know. It's like you're making sure you have boundaries. You're making sure that you speak what you want. There's this energy of you being a little bit closed off to any external energy that may be approaching, because you may feel like you're wanting to be by yourself, and any external energy that disrupts that, you're not welcoming it. Okay, with the Queen of Pentacles, this is like valuing yourself, focusing on money, growth, your sense of security, feeling good, feeling nurtured. That's what you're trying to create. And it's almost like this energy is like talking about a bubble that you may create around yourself, because it's like at the end of the day, you're trying to protect yourself from something that has disappointed you, hurt you, and you're turning your back to an offer here that you feel like is just not good enough. And trust me, as you're focusing on healing, choosing to let go, you are creating this new energy, this new momentum, okay? It's going to pick up momentum and good things are going to come. But again, you know, it's coming in from this realization of wanting to be happy by yourself. Sometimes you are going to feel very indecisive, and it may be because of a person showing up towards you, because you're not in that mind space. We have King of Wands, Queen of Cups, Knight of Wands here. Somebody here is showing up, and for some of you, it could be multiple people, because I'm seeing a lot of court cards and they can represent different people. But your biggest challenge has something to do with yourself. You've been feeling dissatisfied. You've been feeling disconnected from your own energy. It's like there's something here that you really, really wanted to do, but you've been feeling disconnected, you know? Your challenge here has something to do with your own self, your own energy, your own weaknesses that you're trying to overcome. Your advice here is to just take a break if it is required. Four of Swords is also talking about healing energy. It's about silence. It's about, for some of you, maybe you need to rest, sleep, and surrender something. There is like one particular thought here on your mind that keeps coming up. I don't know if it's about a person, if it's about your money. There's one particular thought that is dominating a lot of things, okay? And Spirit is telling you to take a break from it, you know, connect with your own energy. Some of you are also maybe spiritual or religious. Maybe you can seek help through that, maybe pray or meditate. it does look like there is, like, as you're pulling back your energy, somebody's showing up. With the King of Wands there, the Queen of Cups, and the Knight of Wands, somebody's showing up towards you. And the way they're showing up, they have a lot of fire in their chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Like, with fire, there's love as well with the Queen of Cups. So whoever this person is, they're showing up. They're very determined to show up. And they have a lot of love behind this offer, okay? One more thing I'm getting about this person is that they're dialing it down a little bit. They're like, maybe not this much. Maybe if I say this, then I'm going to be too expressive. So let me just like dial it down a notch, okay? Let's see. Two of Cups, Taurus, there's going to be like, look at this. You're going to be communicating with somebody, and trust me, like, as things are going to move forward, you're going to like this person as well. With the Two of Cups, it's mutual love. It's mutual energy. It could be with a Virgo, a Leo, a Taurus, Cancer, Aquarius, Libra, Pisces. Okay, we have Three of Pentacles, Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. See, so you have a lot of new stuff. For some of you, there's also a work-related opportunity. Maybe there's something you've been working on. Maybe there's something that you have been focusing a lot on and it's going to pay off for you. Ace of Cups, Ace of Wands. I kid you not when I say that you're welcoming a lot of new energies in your life. You know, there's a new beginning, a new start, especially in love. So if you're a single Taurus, then I'm telling you here that you're going to be connecting with somebody. You may feel indecisive about it, but I feel like you're going to go with it, okay? For some of you, there also have been some issues with your home situation or something with your family. But I don't know, let's see. Some of you have had to learn lessons at a very early age. At a young age, you had to learn things the hard way. And I'm sorry if that happened to you. Dreaming about you. There's somebody here, like, who's in their thoughts about you. Okay? Somebody's in their thoughts about you, trying to ignore you to get your attention. I'm telling you, there's somebody here who feels a lot for you, but they're not revealing a lot of it, okay? Something grand on the horizon. Something big is going to happen in your life. And I feel like you don't expect it, okay? So I want you to affirm, I'm ready to receive this big blessing that is coming my way right now. Because when you say right now, it's not like you're living in the present. It's not like you're living in the past or the future. It's right now. And I want you to affirm it. Write it down somewhere. Leave a comment about it. Whatever you got to do, hit the like button. Put your energy into this and, you know, get ready to receive it, because Ace of Wands, Ace of Cups, new start. Two of Cups, you know, Ace of Cups is where it starts. Two of Cups is a step further, okay? I do like this energy. So if you're a single Taurus, you do have love showing up. Even if you're not single and you're waiting for somebody to show up, they will. They will. So let's see, what is your guided message? If you have a question on your mind, let's see what is the answer to that question. And remember to check out the extended for a more in-depth reading about your person's feelings, actions, and what to expect next in your life in general, along with your advice. So do have a look. It will be linked below for you. Show me what I need to see for Taurus. Forgiveness. There's a need for you to forgive somebody else, and also a need for you to forgive yourself for maybe a mistake that you made, okay? I do also get this energy here of some of you being hard on yourself. take action. So Spirit is telling you that this is a time for you to take action and release what no longer serves you, okay? That's about it, Taurus. Those were the messages that showed up for you. Give this video a like and subscribe to my channel, and check out the extended link in the description box below if you are interested. Take care and bye-bye.